Hello everyone, today, finished object, and it's a Christmas gift for Daddy. Mommy has knitted socks. Yay! So now I kept everything in this lovely bag, so it's empty. I'm going to put something in there for another gift, so hopefully I'll manage. Let me tell you the construction, because this is something that I want to keep in record too, and that's why also I have these videos. So I knitted them slightly different. So basically I did the same my yarn over toe, knitting toe up. As you can see, I use this beautiful, I love this kind of heathery look of the brown. Both yarns are drops Fabel. I'm going to show you that maybe now. I'm jumping here and there. So I still have some leftovers, just in case also for my future knitting socks for Sebastian, that from the 50 I can even squeeze more if I want to. But the numbers, rounds and stitches in a sec. I have one label here, do I? I do have one label, I'm not sure, 912. Maybe that's the main color, 912. 912. 912. As you can see, I believe is this color. So I do have scale, and I'm going to weight it. So it's 8.6 left. 8.6. So with 8.6, normally 5 grams for me is the toe, although there are different numbers over here. So 4 grams extra I could use for the leg section. Then it's slightly longer, would give me, to be safe, extra 10 rounds next time. So let me tell you the numbers. So I use magic loop cast on, and I normally increase to 24 stitches, so 12 stitches per magic loop knitting needle, because on magic loop I'm knitting toes, and I increased every second, 4 stitches every second round, using yarn overs, because that way I don't have to think too much. One round is yarn over, a second round is just I'm knitting through yarn over, and then if I leave it somewhere and I'll just put it and I pick it up, I know that where I am. Do I have yarn overs? I'm knitting through yarn overs. If I don't have yarn overs, I'm to make yarn overs. That's why I knit that toe. Just for coincidence. What's the word I'm looking for? For the pleasure of knitting, let's say it that way. So I used to knit socks for Sebastian 64, but you know, life is a little bit tense and I don't have that much time, so probably I'll be speeding up. So I went to 68. So just extra a round of increase, because we increase each round 4 stitches, right? 2 on each knitting needles when you do magic loop. So then I did over here an extra just 6 rounds, and then I switched, well actually I'm switching over here for 9-inch, and I'm knitting the tube. So I did 55 rounds marked for the heel, and I did another 55 rounds, so I could do 65 just for next info. Yes, you were waving. Over here normally I did 10 rounds of 1 by 1, but this time I did 15 rounds, and I finished with tubular bind off. And then I did afterthought, true afterthought heel. So basically, afterthought heel, if you don't know what that is, it's where you're knitting the leg and then you leave the stitches on whatever you want. So it could be an extra spare circle needles or like scrap yarn, just to have that, and then you pick it up and you're knitting around. I just cut yarn, and the tutorial, maybe I'll link it over here if you're interested. Also 2 at a time socks, how I knit them. Well, I used to knit 2 at a time. Well, I knit for this little one 2 at a time because its circumference for 9 inches too small, but for these I like to knit on 9-inch circle knitting needles. My favorite, well, I do have hi-hias, I have chagus, and I have even the I'm not sure what the brand, but the tips are different. I'm not sure, and I cannot really say too much about that because that's 2.75, which is 1. I think 5 US size, and I knit these on US size 1, which is 2.25 millimeter needles. So I cannot compare, but it's kind of harder when it's one that's longer and another one is shorter. But that's like, you know, if I'm knitting with thicker yarn. This is a fingering weight yarn, 68 stitches. We have numbers. So I knitted 110 rounds in each sock, plus 15 over here. So some people were asking, will a pair of socks matches the number of stitches for a sweater, like DK weight or iron weight yarn? I don't know, I've never done the calculations per se, but maybe if I have time to calculate how many stitches I made knitting these socks, maybe I have it on the screen. Hopefully I did the proper math. Check me out. Cool. Did I tell you everything? I know these socks blockers are slightly wider in this section than Seb leg. And if you compare to the other sock blockers, I had only 2 pairs. The metal ones, the medium, I have them here. They're narrower over here, so the heel goes nicely here. Yay! So my little one looks that she is entertained herself, so maybe next video will be either my new pattern or I knitted a baby knit for our little boy that it's coming up in a while. Yeah! Okay, I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions in regards to knitting socks, let me know down below. I'll try to answer, and maybe, I don't know, in the form of a video one day. I love them. He likes greens and browns, so that's why I picked those. And hopefully they'll last long. Now, the favorite part for me is to put them into Christmas paper and just put them somewhere in the bag. So when we're setting up the tree, I don't know how you say it, I just put the present under the tree so it feels like there's more presents, although they're not for us, but I just like to put them before we actually spread them around. So it looks so cool. However, I'm not sure with that little one will I be able to keep anything under the Christmas tree, because I'm not sure how the Christmas tree will survive with a almost 2-year-old. Let me know your experience, or someone else's experience if you know. What would you do? Anyway, this weekend, or maybe next one, we will try to just set up some stuff, because obviously we won't be able to do it all in one day, or I don't know. Right, so that's that. I don't want to take it any longer. And maybe let's look forward the baby knits. And I still have heels to put in for the design, and it won't be December design, so I still need to create design for December, just like on the side information. I was browsing through Colorwork socks, and I was like surprised that name did never come up, so I designed something in regards to the name. I had a name and then I knitted socks. Just kind of tell you something in the back. But anyway, okay, I'm taking too much time. Bye.